Hello everyone, Blue Uzi back again, and I'm doing a bit of it's called Dinosaur Survival. It's one of the worlds that you can buy on the new beta to get a Minecraft update. On the Xbox One, it's actually a new version of the game. I'm doing this, and the reason I'm doing this is because I got this version from my kids, and my son came in and you had to go at doing the temple, exploring the temple, and he took everything out of the box. And in a very short time he was dead and more or less kind of lost all the stuff, because you really need armour on you to fight the dinosaurs in this, and he kind of basically, and then he just packed it up. And then my daughter told my daughter about this and how he had failed doing it, and she says, I'll go in, I'll do this. And within a short time she lost interest because she too was dying. So this is a little walkthrough on how to do it. It's kind of, if there's a comparison on how easy you die, it's kind of like the Nether, except worse. You don't need to empty your box. You want to keep a couple of spare sets of armour there, because you will die very, very quickly in this. Now this is probably the third time I record. The first time I done the old stupid mistake by not pressing the record button. I then done another one, and then I done a voiceover on that, and that video file just disappeared. After that was rendering for at least 6 hours, so that kind of got me a bit stressed, I could say. And now this is the third time I'm going to do a voiceover again and show you how to get through this the easiest way. Now you will die very quickly. Dinosaurs, there's spawners everywhere, and the dinosaurs can just get on top of you and very quickly you can be dead. But this is kind of the easiest way to do it, to explore the temple. It is going to be a long video, but I'm going to let it run through and do the whole lot instead of just doing 1 or 2 parts. Just one very long video, but at least if you want to watch it, you don't have to wait. You'll see the whole thing in one go. And the main thing is you get rid of those spawners. Otherwise, the longer you're standing around there, they just keep spawning and spawning, and before you know it, you'll just be overrun. Now those little fellas, they do an awful lot of damage. They're small, but they do the damage, and then you'll have something else come at you and finish you off. Now, with one of the many dinosaurs that go for you, you want to get rid of that. These fellas here, they make you go blind, like just there now. You can see like he's on you, and then you have this fella coming after you as well. And then sometimes you have the tribesmen sitting on their back, and you really don't get a chance, and so quickly you can be dead. There's a health potion there, but you'll see later on it doesn't really help you heal up very quickly. So a quick look around here, and we'll go and I'll show you the best way to do this. One, you're going to need a little bit of help. The more smaller dinosaurs, velociraptors, don't really go for you, and you can't actually tame them. The bigger ones just go straight for you. Basically every corner you go, there's going to be dinosaurs spawning. Not only do these dinosaurs spawn out of the spawners, they also spawn naturally in the world. So even though you're taking spawners out, they're still going to be spawning. Now in this version, compared to the Quest version, Dinosaur Island, they don't seem to spawn as much in the world. I felt, well personally that's how I felt, they didn't. But in this version they do spawn, so you could actually go out and start building and create your own land in this dinosaur world. Now these little fellas are a little pain, they're not as deadly as the bigger fellas. The real key here is get rid of these spawners. Now see these little fellas, see that? Poison, I'm getting the impression he's a wither. He's putting wither on me. Or is it poison, I'm not sure. I don't understand the new things they put on it, like the little hearty things. Yes, we want to take care of this. The main target is just all the spawners in this area we get rid of. I used to be a bit better aim with the bow. I'll just blame the joystick. Easier. But that's really it, like just get rid of these spawners. And the thing about this, you can be dead very quickly, so you really don't want to be keeping too much stuff on you, because you'll be coming back struggling to get your stuff back. Now the spawner down here. As again, those little fellas, they do the damage, and then somebody else will finish you off, and you'll see how quickly it can go wrong for you. Get rid of these two fellas. Now there you go, there's one with a villager on top. There you go, more than half of my health is gone. And yes, you can see the health potion didn't really give me much of a boost there whatsoever. Totem pole, they come in very handy. They are lifesavers, because in this game, within seconds, you can be dead, and then you're struggling to get back. Every single time that little fella gets hit in, I think it's because they're so low on the ground. Another fella. This is what I mean. I'm down to 3 hearts. I'm starving. Not, we should say totally starving, but I'm not going to regenerate because there you go. You just change over 1 second. Go to do one thing, and there's a dinosaur on top of you, and you're dead. This is how hard this is now. Hopefully I'm going to go through this without actually dying and complete the whole search of the whole temple. I'm going to need this food. This is going to be for taming. With more spawners to break. Got more food in here. This is going to be for creating me a little army to help me get through this. I don't really need any other swords. I'm just going to stick with what I have at the moment. Now this game is a survival mode, so you can build crafting tables and all that sort of stuff, because it is survival mode. Another spawner. Is that them all? Now this is for one of the big bosses. Now by doing it this way, you don't have to go out in there to fight him with the sword. You just take the bow out. Do your damage with the bow. Less chance of dying, it's a safer way to do it. Him down. Now to get all the goodies out of these chests, there is a lot of good stuff in here which will help you play the game. Again, as it says, this is a survival, so I'm going to get some planks and make a crafting table. When these wars, sometimes I hate doing things like this, like destroying somebody's good building work, but just for convenience, I'm just going to do it here. Just for the video. Crafting table. This interface I just find very, very slow. I really do. Yeah, we have a nice little stash in. Right, diamonds. Y'all know what I'm going to do with them. I'm going to make myself some nice armour, nice sword. I'm also going to rob that meat in a minute as well. Just got the diamonds for us and we walk from there. Plenty of diamonds. Now I'm not going to take all these diamonds, I'm going to make what I have to make and then put everything back in, because I'm going to always come back here at a later stage and retrieve anything I want out of these chests. The major threats of the spawners have been eliminated, so it would be easier to get back in. But yeah, again, you can't die so quickly. This game can turn on you so quickly, and before you know it, you could be dead, and you're chasing back to get your diamond armor. And that's one of the reasons you don't totally empty your chest out, because if you do empty your chest out, you will have you could have nothing left, and if you don't have armor coming in against those dinosaurs, they kill you quickly, very, very quickly. So there's a lot of stuff I'm not really going to need here now. Now I have to say, I do like these dinosaur mods. Personally, for me to continue playing it after this, they'd really want to improve it a lot more, or a better version where I personally prefer to have a complete total survival world, because the person who modded this, he actually done it in creative. He had turned the world into creative. Excuse me. It means you can't get achievements in it. I'm going to be getting those eggs in a minute, the T-Rex eggs. That's how I'm going to make me little gang of bosses. But to me, I don't understand why 4J Minecraft couldn't make this version themselves, like, instead of having somebody else do it. Now, there's possibly some copyright reason, but I really don't see how they couldn't do it, like, and give it a really, really good dinosaur version, like similar to the PC. Because I personally, from what I've seen on the PC versions, there's a lot more to the mods they have on that, like fossils and all that, and DNA and all that. But yeah, it's still a fun version, and most kids would enjoy it, except for this section of it is just way too hard. Now too, you can also go into this game and go into creative mode and just have all the dinosaur eggs and create a Jurassic World, which a lot of kids will do, and there's no doubt about it. And kids see this game, see Minecraft differently as what you do when you get older. The older you kind of prefer the plain survival. Younger people, it doesn't make a difference to them. They just like building things, creating things. So it's a different mentality for younger people. And then again, some younger people do have their own little survival wars, which they do keep pure survival. Now, I'm not going to spawn any of those eggs yet. I'm going to wait. I'm going to get outside, because sometimes they might get stuck in there. And this is exactly what I mean. You just walk out and they're on top of you straight away. Yeah, well, look, straight away. Bit of a delay there getting me sword out. Let me get rid of that one. Couple of villagers up there. As I say, you can die very, very quickly in this game. Now, even though you've eliminated spawners, you can see how these are still popping out. Now, there still is plenty of spawners left. Or I'll get them as I go on. Don't be poisoned there. I'm not poisoned, blinded, I should say. There you go. More meat. That's all for taming the T-Rexes and the Velociraptors. I'm going to get this wolf out of here as well and have another person to help defend myself. Because I don't know what the claw does there, how you use it in crafting. That's grand, he can help me. I'm just going to kill this T-Rex in here. Not T-Rex, Velociraptor. I could tame him at that size, but I don't want to tame any Velociraptors yet, because they will kill the T-Rex when they spawn small T-Rexes and continue to attack them. Now, as you see over there, the Velociraptors, they drop eggs as well, just like chickens. So you can gather eggs, hatch them and grow them up and tame them. Get this one full size. I'm gonna spawn the T-Rexes first, because anytime if you spawn the Velociraptors first, they will kill all the baby T-Rexes you spawn. Well, that's the T-Rex doing the job on him. You see that was a couple of them coming in to attack. Now that's it. This game, it can turn so fast again. This is what kind of so he's seeing me field, that's why he's had to come over, but I'm gonna get rid of him. I'll hatch them from the baby eggs. I'm gonna do a few T-Rexes. It's gonna be kind of overkill, but I'm gonna do 4 altogether. It basically means I'll have some sort of defense if there's a large bunch of mobs coming in. You can actually ride them as well, as like horses, and the Velociraptors as well. Get him going. As I say, the whole reason behind this is to just it'll just kind of make it a hell of a lot easier, because you will get outnumbered in a few times, and before you know it, you'll have your diamond armor be gone, and all your stuff, and you'll be back on your other armor, back at where you started off, running back in to try and get it back. And when you get to the stage where you have no armor, it's a nightmare, because you die so quickly without any armor on you. Now there's one thing about these is that you can't make them sit. They follow you all the time, and you can use a lead on them and tie them to a post. But from previous versions of Minecraft, any mob I've ever put on a lead, the lead always seems to break at some stage. It just doesn't hold them, it doesn't last. Now I'm going to do the Velociraptors. Get a couple of them for one of them smaller spaces they can come out with me. Now even when I go into smaller spaces, the T-Rexes do follow, but I think that it does damage to them. And again, the whole reason I'm doing this is going to make it as easy as possible to go through the rest of this temple. Now being a long video, I prefer to do one long video than do it in parts, because if people want to see a video, they want to see it all in one go instead of coming for the second part. Now if they do get a little bit bored, they can always do a bit of fast forward to the end. I don't mind, because the end bit is kind of be the final battle. I'm going to try and discover everything I can. Now if there is stuff I've missed in this temple that you haven't discovered, or there's something other major hidden, just leave a comment. But I think I more or less cover everything that's really in this. The fourth spot is the main spot where we've got the T-Rex eggs, and that's where you're going to find your big treasure. And if you decide to go to survival or build a base here, well, you've good resources to start off there, like a good stash of diamonds. You have a nice little diamond armor set. You can start getting your enchantment table and anvils and all that sort of stuff. So I think we're ready to get on and start going looking a bit more. Right, that's going to have to go. Another one over there. This is how it goes so bad so quickly, because if you don't spot a spawner and you're close to it, they're going to spawn and spawn. Now there will be parts in this I do get kind of a bit lost looking around trying to find stuff. Yeah, look at that. Let that gang get in there and sort him out. More down here. And you see how quickly they come at you, like it's so fast. And sometimes you do get confused with your own dinosaurs as opposed to the ones that are attacking you. Another spawner. far side. That's sometimes where your little mob of dinosaurs can be a pain, because they spawn right on top of something you're breaking, or if you're opening a chest, they're spawning on top of it. Now give this place a good look around. Now let them take care of him. These little fellas, they really do the damage. That's it. Taken care of. As I say, you could actually play this game as survival now. Because achievements are knocked off, I kind of lost a bit of interest. As for crafting and all that, some things, it's just the way things are called different items and all that. It kind of will take you a while to get used to it. Like a banana, as far as I know, is an apple. Now the things I do know, that the llamas are actually, the triceratops are actually llamas. The monkeys you see, you can tame as well, they're pigs. And I think actually the T-Rexes are actually witches, modded witches. Now the reason I'm having that guess is because on exploring, I found a witch's hut, and spawned right in the centre of the witch's hut was a T-Rex. Another one to go. There's plenty of these here. But the thing about it is, when you do destroy them, like it's not a case of you're not going to get dinosaurs anymore. The dinosaurs still do spawn. From the Velociraptor on that tribesman. Yeah, that's a totem. You beasties do come in so handy. They're just little lifesavers at times. When you get a chance to collect them, keep them and use them. Because sometimes you can even have an accidental death. You can get on it, accidentally jump on a T-Rex, and he'll push you into a wall while you have a low life. I should say into the ceiling. There we go, get in here. Now chest wise, the main chest to find stuff is the centre where you got the T-Rex eggs. The rest of them seem to be offering food and various items, but there's no major other big rewards. Poor wolf is on fire. Just heal them up. I think that's actually, as I said, accidental deaths. I think what killed me there was I accidentally got on top of the T-Rex, and the little bit of life I had left was gone, and only for that little totem pole I would have been back at the start, running back here to get all me diamonds, and I should say me diamond armour and all that. But again, it's more fuel, that's more fuel for taming more dinosaurs. I didn't even notice him sitting in the corner. Now it could have been him as well, but the effect of being on top of the dinosaur in the ceiling was also doing the damage. I don't need to pick up any more T-Rexes, any of this stuff. If I was to continue playing, I'd probably create a survival world here. I'd start gathering all this material and sorting it out in all these chests. Always a double check. So as I go on, I'm going to start more exploration. Again, sometimes you feel like you're going around in circles. Have I done this? Have I been here? A couple of villagers over there. You can actually drop down the centre and there you'll hit spider webs, and it'll put you back into the centre where the dinosaur, the T-Rex was, and all the diamonds. There's not much down there where those boats are. Now really there's a couple more spots where you're going to find there's going to be a couple more chests to get a bit of meat. And there's two kind of main spots. I think he's actually stuck there, but I don't really need him. 3 is more than enough. 3 T-Rexes. If you dig down in around some of these temples, you can see some of the redstone work that operates the gates in the where the T-Rex was. As I say, the real trick to this is when you get your little dinosaur collection, it just makes it so easy. Again, with these little fellas, before you even realise they're there, they've got a hit on you and they're poisoning you. Again, more meat. All the other stuff I just don't need. And as I'm going around, these velociraptors and the T-Rexes are going to be dropping eggs, and I can just pick them up as well should I need them. There's another attempt of accidentally getting on a T-Rex. Like I say, even in small spaces, they do come in with you. And I say at times it can be a nuisance, but then again, when you get a couple of leads, you can tie them to a post, but it doesn't mean they're going to stay there forever. But you can do, if you want to do things and where they're getting in your way, you can tie them down. Now again, the only reason I'm doing this video is because my kids had failed at it, and I says, well, it'd be nice just to put a video up to show it being done and how to do it. And the one trick is at the start is do not empty the chest. Leave a couple of sets of armors in there. Should something go wrong, and it can so ever so quickly go wrong, and you'll be dead, as you've seen already 2 times already, only for those little totems. I would be dead. You see that, like even with my little gang, I'm halfway down. I'm not going to stay here, I'm going to come back here because this is one of the final things. I'd love to know what that claw does. Again, meat, just for timing, if I want to time some more buddies. Now hopefully this video works out properly this time and no other stupid mistakes are going missing. No need to destroy that because that's just the flying birds. I should say pterodons. Of the 2 games, there's the Dinosaur Island, which is a quest you can do, which kind of you have to complete a set of tasks I should say, and all that. But personally, I do think this is a much better version, even though it doesn't have the quests in it. And actually, it's cheaper. I think it's $4.90 Microsoft points for this one, and I think the other one's $8.90 or something. It's actually a cheaper version, and with mobs, the dinosaur mobs do spawn naturally as well, where when testing out the other one, for the quest version, when I went out exploring, they didn't really seem to be spawning. Again, both these versions can be put in creative, where if you can just go in creative and just do your own thing on both versions. The other version, it's a bit more difficult, but basically it's kind of, it can fool you into thinking that it can't go in creative. Best way to put it, like, because if you go in creative and start playing the game and change your personal mode to game to creative, as soon as you press the button on Dinosaur Island, it will reset you back to adventure mode. But if you go into the settings again, it will actually you can change it back to creative, and being creative from the very start. Now also with that, sometimes what you can do is you can get a glitch and you go to get all your dinosaur eggs, and you'll find that they're not dinosaur eggs, they're all back to being the normal animals. And the quick fix to that when it does happen, if you do that, it's just save and quit and reload. Because it's a bit of a glitch in the game, like the same thing that happens, accidental getting on T-Rex again. Yeah, even when I started this game off first, it was at the very start, I didn't have monkeys, I had pigs, and all I did was save and quit, reloaded, and they were all back as being monkeys and all the dinosaurs. See, this is sometimes, see, I'm in a hard spot there because I could lash out with my sword and then I just start killing my own dinosaurs. I have to say, in creating this world, I think I like the temple view. I think they've done a good job on it. That's another little buddy to help on my quest. Sometimes you get confused and you wonder, have I been in here or have I not? Yes, I think I've been here. Okay, he's stuck in a wall there. And see how these T-Rex are like in a tiny spot and yet they're still in beside me. Sometimes you can hear sounds like drum beating as if it's the tribes, but I don't think the noise is of tribes. I think it's the noise of the T-Rex is stuck in the wall. Now, even though I have these little mobs with me, all these dinosaurs with me, there's still a possibility I could die as well, because ever so quickly you don't spot a spawn or you could have an army of them on you. And that's what this is. Sometimes you just you feel like you're walking around the circles and you do find yourself kind of going back and forth, trying to figure out, have I been here, have I not been here? I haven't been here, obviously there's meat there. Now if you were doing survival and you were decide to strip this fire there now. Down to 2.5 life. If that's what I say, or I keep saying, so you can, there you go, the wall by being on the T-Rex, that could have been costly. Again, as I say, if you're going to play in survival, you don't need to carry everything on you. You can always, once you take care of these spawners, it's so much easier to get around. And you clear out these areas, and when you have your little mobs. That's the handy thing about the velociraptors, they're more able to help fight when you're caught in these small spaces. That's going to have to go. That's where the dinosaurs kind of do get in the way as well, just because they're right on top of stuff you're trying to break. That's the gang doing the job, what they're supposed to do. As I say, once you get there, it does make it a lot easier. While there is a hardness still in the game, it's not as hard as what it is going around on your own. Once you have that little mob, it makes it so much easier. Now, as usual, I probably will do some commentary mistakes, calling dogs cats and stuff like that. Now you see, you can't even get into the box. They're just all over. I know there's nothing really major in there because I've done this before. As I say, I recorded this with the voiceover with voice, and I didn't actually record, I just never pressed the button to record, which is a total disaster. And then the other time I did do it with the voice, and I basically cannot find the video it's just gone, and that's after well over 6 hours, a huge amount of time just rendering, and then to find out the video is totally gone. As I say, this is going to be a very long video. I really should get that one over there, but again, always these come in handy. They're little lifesavers. Get you out of a tight spot when you've been outnumbered and all of a sudden you're dead and you're coming back chasing your stuff. Now I think that the villagers themselves are vexes because they dropped their totem poles. Now I could be wrong, because they could have changed the code for them to drop another mob to drop totem poles, but just on the assumption that what they drop. And I actually think it is vexes, I might be wrong there. There's no point doing that, they're just bored, so pterodons. Little fella that can't take care of him. T-Rex just has to stomp on it. Just has to stomp on them. Now there's one more thing to find, it's something that's kind of it's associated with the very first one, the quest. I say, even though I've taken care of most of the spawners, I'm still getting attacked by a lot of these mobs. Like that T-Rexes, yeah, it's definitely stuck there. I could get on the back of them and move them out of there, but I don't really need them. With 3 T-Rexes and a few Velociraptors and a wolf. I just have to find this other spot. Now all I'm saying to myself is I hope there's no problems with the recording and audio on this one. I really do. Then I'll be just totally stressed out. I have to say, like, I'd say kids in creative mode, like, on this version, the survival version seems to be a better version because you do not have tameable T-Rexes on the quest version, but you do on this version. Kids in creative mode could have great fun with this game, like building a big Jurassic World. Yeah, this is when I'm coming up to the spot I was looking for. Here I go. And another little spawner, and can't even see. This section, it's got to deal with the first version of it, the quest version, where there's an evil scientist, and this is a spaceship. One last thing to do, and that's the boss fight. So you heard it just there, end of the world. This other spot. As I thought, I said that before, 46 minutes, 6 minutes is quite a long video, but I prefer to put it all up in one go and let people see it all in one go and do it in parts. Now just find the last place for the boss fight. As you see, there's plenty of eggs being dropped on the dinosaur, so if you want to tame more, you can. As I do have a reputation for getting lost, trying to remember where some place is. There again, that's just pterodons. So breaking that's probably the same one I've passed many times. As this game is survival mode, so you can break stuff. And now we're coming up to the boss battle. I'm gonna look at those little fellas there, such a they really are playing. Yeah, a few of them on top of you and a couple of tribesmen, you're in serious trouble. And I say I wouldn't have got this if I didn't have that gang of I need to go back and get that golden up banana as well. I should have taken out of that chest, but look over here. There. Oh, was that would have been a golden banana? I don't really need much. Again, I can come back and raid all these. If I continue playing this game, all these chests I can come back and totally strip and place all the stuff somewhere else. But because if this is a walkthrough, I just want to get through it quick. I really should have taken care of that spawner, but the video is kind of going on a bit long, so I'm just going to try and get up to where the boss battle is. I'll probably be better off to get it. Those little fellas, oh, I hate them so much. The stairway is going up. Then when I fought this boss before, he kind of escaped due to these blocks. He jumped over the edge, and I don't know whether it despawned or I don't think it did, because the mob, as far as I know, is I'm gonna have a rough guess, is a winner boss. Just different graphics on him. Sadly, in this video you won't see that. See the graphics? Basically, the reason you won't see the graphics because the T-Rexes are going to be on him from the very beginning. But I don't want the same thing to happen for him to jump over the wall again and not know if I've killed him or not. I've taken the golden banana or enchanted banana just as a safety precaution. I don't think I'll need it. I think there's more than enough guys to take care of them. There he goes. That's one Velociraptor down already. But the T-Rex is just, the Velociraptors ain't even interested, just the T-Rexes are on them. Now, what's unusual about this fella is he drinks a potion and he goes very big, and then after a while it wears off and he drops down in size. There on him. You can see where he's at the ground again. The egg it starts off does look like it did look like an ender dragon, but if you see there's a nether star. I'm gonna try and get him pick that up. Try and just moving stuff. It's the old way of just being able to throw the stuff away instead of having to do this. Is so awkward. But yes, it looks like he's a wither boss, judging by his drop, but he might not be. So from Blurry Uzi and this walkthrough, the best of luck. Take care.